Okay, so how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Big Dylan Games. My name is Dylan, and I kind of wanted to do just a little something, a little extra on the side, mainly just to kind of rant for a little bit. So if you haven't checked out, or if you haven't seen in my previous streams, I've had a few audio problems. So the first thing is, right here, I'm using basically a Logitech microphone that was originally meant to be used for a Nintendo Wii for I don't know, High School Musical or something for like video gaming. This, however, is my brand new newer uh, microphone. Now, it's newer, or Neewer. You can buy this for like about $30 or something, and it comes with a stand, shock guard, and everything. Okay, so, oh, and it uses a nice industrial power cable and a power supply. The only thing is that the power supply is pretty terrible, but regardless, it works. Now, this is kind of basically just a little rant video or whatnot. And the thing about this is that I didn't realize this until I figured, I had a lot of problems on my stream where it made my sound very muffled. I couldn't understand why, everything else, and it just became quite a big conundrum. So basically, everything about this made it seem like it was all, you know, muffled. It was very muffled, and if I put it too far out, it made it seem like it was like a lot worse, basically. Like I was so far away. Now, as you can tell, everything sounds pretty clear because all the audio is coming out of this microphone. But using my voice modulator to switch over my audio, it'll be a little quiet for just a moment. Now, the audio is switched over to this microphone. Now, this microphone sounds slightly okay. Now, here's the other thing. This is the problem here. This thing is designed to make it look like it can work on two sides. So you have the filter in the front and on the other side. So, assumably, it makes it seem like you can use both sides, right? Well, if I turn the thing around like this, it just makes it seem a lot more muffled than what it really is. So, and if I actually part it away even further, it sounds less and less. It just sounds terrible, okay? So I can't even acknowledge the fact of how it sounds to you guys right now. But if I turn it around this way, it actually sounds way better. Because the microphone inside of this thing was faced in one direction, but not the other. That's why you have this weird muffled sound, and why I could have possibly lost out on so many potential viewers or brand new people coming in because the audio sounds like this rather than this. But if you were to take this off, listen to the ambient sound. That is the basic ambient sound that comes off of this microphone attached to a power supply that is connected to the computer. Basic, pretty simple, right? Now, if I switch over, now listen to the ambient noise. Sounds a little different, right? Well, either way, like, this sounds just fine if I'm sitting like this. I can go into this side, I can go over here, directly down the center, it sounds just fine. And the ambient noise is far better than this thing. Now, is this a total piece of crap? No. The thing, though, is that I am slightly disappointed that there's only one microphone in this thing. It's not double-sided like it shows, because if you were to look at this, you'd probably think that it's a double-sided microphone, right? Well, it's not. It's only one-sided, and you have to find out. You wouldn't know unless if you actually open this thing up to realize that the microphone is facing only one direction. But basically, that's all I really have to say. Will I try this out again? I probably will. And really, I just like this one better. Mainly just because of the ease of, plugging it in because it's a USB. And that's another thing I should kind of point out too. This microphone, these were specifically tailored to work for video games. And this was kind of what I was having a rant about, is because it was meant to work for video games, it needed to be very precise. So that way, the software of the video game could actually identify the nice textures, the nice tones and vibrations, whatever you want to say, when it comes to vocalizing and singing. So it only makes sense that it would have a much better quality microphone that goes inside, rather than this, which is really just designed for generalized audio. So it makes sense why it would have such a weird sounding microphone. But that's basically all that I'm going to really go with. Am I going to throw it out? No. It's still good. It's still worth it. It's a confusing bunch, but it still works just fine. It's not like if I wanted to switch over to the webcam. It's not like that would sound any better either. It just sounds really, really loud and terrible. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end things here and say that thank goodness that we finally figured out what the hell is wrong with this microphone. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. See ya! If I can figure out where the end button is. Alright, see ya!